Welcome to our exploration of a profound historical and spiritual moment, the time when Allah shook his throne. This phrase refers to an event in Islamic history that signifies divine intervention and the deep emotional impact on the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. This video focuses on the life of Saad ibn Mu'adh, a pivotal figure in early Islam whose death was said to have caused the throne of Allah to shake. Saad ibn Mu'adh's story is one of unwavering faith, extraordinary bravery, and immense loyalty to the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Through this video, we will journey through key battles, treaties, and the ultimate sacrifice that underscored Saad's unwavering faith and leadership. Let's begin. Saad ibn Mu'adh was born into the Aus tribe in Yathrib, now known as Medina. His early life was characterized by his strong physical presence, keen intelligence, and natural leadership qualities. As a young man, he was highly respected within his tribe and known for his fair judgment and integrity. Saad's upbringing in the pre-Islamic era was marked by the typical tribal conflicts and pagan traditions of the Arabian Peninsula. The transformative moment in Saad's life came with the arrival of Islam, when Mus'ab ibn Umair, a young companion of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was sent to Medina to spread the message of Islam. He encountered Saad. Mus'ab's eloquence and the message of monotheism resonated deeply with Saad, who was searching for a higher truth. After a series of discussions and witnessing the calm and rational nature of Mus'ab's teachings, Saad accepted Islam. His conversion was a turning point not only for him but also for the Aus tribe, as many followed their leader in embracing the new faith. Saad's conversion to Islam demonstrated his courage and conviction. At a time when accepting Islam meant facing persecution and ostracism, Saad's decision showcased his unwavering commitment to truth and justice. His embrace of Islam was not just a personal transformation, but a significant step that strengthened the Muslim community in Medina. His leadership qualities quickly became evident as he took on the responsibility of guiding his tribe towards Islam and advocating for the nascent Muslim community. The Battle of Badr, fought in 624 CE, was the first major military confrontation between the early Muslims and the Quraysh of Mecca. This battle was a critical moment for the Muslim community as it tested their faith, resilience, and military prowess. Saad ibn Mu'adh played a crucial role in this battle, showcasing his strategic acumen and unwavering faith. Despite being heavily outnumbered, with approximately 313 Muslim warriors facing a well-equipped Quraysh force of around 1,000 men, the Muslims displayed remarkable courage and discipline. Saad's leadership was instrumental in rallying the Muslim fighters and maintaining their morale. His tactical insights and encouragement helped the Muslims to strategically position themselves and make effective use of their limited resources. Saad's bravery on the battlefield was evident as he fought alongside the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and other key companions. The victory at Badr was a turning point for the Muslim community, significantly boosting their morale and establishing their reputation as a formidable force. The triumph was attributed to divine intervention and the unwavering faith of the believers, with Saad's contributions playing a significant role in this historic victory. The Battle of Badr also served to strengthen Saad's bond with the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. His commitment and loyalty were further solidified, and he emerged as a trusted confidant and advisor. This battle laid the foundation for the subsequent military and political strategies that the Muslim community would employ in their quest to establish a just and righteous society based on Islamic principles. The Battle of Uhud, fought in 625 CE, was a significant test for the Muslim community. Following their victory at Badr, the Muslims faced a retaliatory force from the Quraysh, who were determined to avenge their defeat. Saad ibn Mu'ad once again demonstrated his valor on the battlefield, showcasing his unwavering dedication to the cause of Islam. The battle took place near Mount Uhud, just outside Medina. The Muslims, numbering around 700, faced a well-prepared Quraysh army of approximately 3,000 soldiers. Despite the numerical disadvantage, the Muslims initially gained the upper hand, thanks to their strategic positioning and the fierce determination of their fighters. However, a critical mistake by some Muslim archers, who abandoned their posts to pursue the spoils of war, allowed the Quraysh to regroup and launch a counterattack. Saad's role in the Battle of Uhud was marked by his resilience and leadership. Even as the tide of battle turned against the Muslims, Saad continued to fight bravely, sustaining injuries but refusing to retreat. His presence on the battlefield served as an inspiration to his fellow warriors, reinforcing the importance of steadfastness and faith in the face of adversity. Although the battle did not end in a clear victory for the Muslims, it provided valuable lessons in humility, discipline, and the consequences of disobedience. Saad's unwavering commitment to the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and the Muslim cause remained steadfast, further solidifying his reputation as a key figure in the early Islamic community. The Battle of Uhud underscored the challenges the early Muslims faced and the importance of unity and adherence to the Prophet's guidance. The Battle of the Trench, also known as the Battle of Ahzab, was a defining moment for the Muslim community in Medina. In 627 CE, the Quraysh, along with other allied tribes, laid siege to Medina in an attempt to crush the Muslim community once and for all. The Muslims, under the leadership of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, devised a brilliant defensive strategy that would change the course of the battle. Saad ibn Mu'ad played a pivotal role in the defense of Medina. The idea of digging a trench around the city, which was proposed by Salman al-Farsi, was a novel and effective tactic. Saad fully supported this strategy and worked tirelessly to ensure its implementation. The trench, which encircled the vulnerable areas of Medina, created a formidable barrier that the Quraysh and their allies could not easily cross. During the siege, Saad's leadership and strategic insights were invaluable. He organized the defense, coordinated with other leaders, and maintained the morale of the Muslim fighters. Despite the harsh conditions and the constant threat of attack, Saad's unwavering faith and determination inspired his fellow Muslims to persevere. In the midst of the battle, Saad was severely wounded by an arrow. The injury was grave, but Saad refused to leave his post, continuing to encourage and lead his companions. His dedication to the cause of Islam and his willingness to sacrifice his own well-being for the greater good were evident in his actions. The Battle of the Trench ultimately ended in a victory for the Muslims, as the Quraysh and their allies were unable to breach the defenses and were forced to withdraw. Saad's contributions to the defense of Medina were instrumental in this victory, and his bravery and leadership were widely acknowledged and celebrated. After the Battle of the Trench, the Jewish tribe of Banu Qurayza was accused of treachery against the Muslims. The Banu Qurayza had initially entered into an alliance with the Muslims, agreeing to defend Medina against external threats. However, during the siege, they were alleged to have conspired with the Quraysh and other enemy tribes, posing a significant threat to the security of the Muslim community. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, appointed Saad ibn Mu'ad to judge the fate of Banu Qurayza. Saad's reputation for justice and adherence to Islamic principles made him the ideal candidate for this critical task. Despite his grave injury, Saad took on the responsibility with a sense of duty and fairness. After a thorough investigation, Saad delivered his judgment. He ruled that the men of Banu Qurayza should be executed for their betrayal, and the women and children should be taken as captives. This decision was based on the severity of their treachery and the potential threat they posed to the Muslim community. Saad's judgment was accepted by the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and it was carried out accordingly. The judgment of Banu Qurayza was a difficult but necessary decision that highlighted the gravity of loyalty and the serious consequences of betrayal in times of war. Saad's unwavering commitment to justice and his adherence to Islamic principles were evident in his judgment, reinforcing his reputation as a fair and righteous leader. The wound Saad sustained during the Battle of the Trench eventually led to his martyrdom. Despite the best efforts of his fellow Muslims to treat his injury, Saad's condition worsened, and he succumbed to his wounds. His death was a moment of profound sorrow for the Muslim community and the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Saad's martyrdom was marked by several significant events. According to Islamic tradition, his passing was accompanied by heavenly signs, including the shaking of Allah's throne. This symbolic event underscored the immense impact of Saad's life and sacrifice. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, personally attended Saad's funeral, and his grief was palpable, reflecting the deep bond between him and Saad. Saad's funeral was attended by numerous angels, and the Prophet, peace be upon him, described the scent of Saad's burial place as being filled with the fragrance of paradise. These signs were interpreted as a testament to Saad's righteousness and the high esteem in which he was held by Allah. His unwavering faith, leadership, and dedication to Islam left an indelible mark on the history of the Muslim Ummah. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, deeply mourned the loss of Saad ibn Mu'adh. Saad's death was not just the loss of a trusted companion and leader, but also a personal blow to the Prophet, peace be upon him, who had shared many pivotal moments with him. The Prophet's grief was evident, and he often spoke of Saad's virtues and the significant role he played in the early Muslim community. The heavenly signs that accompanied Saad's death were profound. The shaking of Allah's throne symbolized the immense spiritual significance of his passing. The presence of angels at his funeral and the divine fragrance that surrounded his burial place were further indications of Saad's elevated status in the hereafter. These signs served as a powerful reminder of the eternal rewards promised by Allah for those who remain steadfast in their faith and righteous in their actions. Saad's martyrdom and the accompanying heavenly signs were a source of solace and inspiration for the Muslim community. They reinforced the belief in the divine justice and mercy of Allah and the ultimate reward awaiting those who sacrifice their lives in the service of Islam. The Prophet's grief and the heavenly signs highlighted the profound spiritual connection between Saad and the divine, underscoring the significance of his contributions to the early Islamic community. In reflecting on Saad ibn Mu'adh's life and death, comparisons are often made to the ultimate sacrifices and rewards in the hereafter. Saad's unwavering faith, his leadership in crucial battles, and his role in upholding justice serve as an exemplary model for Muslims. His story is a reminder of the eternal rewards promised by Allah for those who remain steadfast in their faith and righteous in their actions. Saad's life and martyrdom continue to inspire believers to strive for excellence in their devotion and to trust in the divine wisdom of Allah's plan. His legacy serves as a powerful reminder of the strength of faith and the impact one individual's dedication can have on an entire community. Saad's unwavering commitment to Islam, his bravery in battle, and his adherence to justice and righteousness are qualities that all Muslims are encouraged to emulate. The story of Saad ibn Mu'adh is not just a historical account, but a timeless lesson in faith, leadership, and sacrifice. His life serves as a beacon of inspiration for Muslims around the world, reminding them of the profound impact that one person's unwavering faith and dedication can have on the course of history. Saad's legacy is a testament to the enduring power of faith and the eternal rewards that await those who remain true to their beliefs and principles. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the life of Saad ibn Mu'adh. His legacy is a powerful reminder of the strength of faith and the impact one individual's dedication can have on an entire community. We hope that his story inspires you to strive for excellence in your own faith and to remain steadfast in the face of adversity. May Saad ibn Mu'adh's life and martyrdom continue to inspire and guide us all on our spiritual journey.